Hey guys, so this is another figure review. In fact, it's actually of Gojo. I finally got one of my Grail figures in, and I'm really happy with him. So he recently came in. We'll move his effect stand that I like to put him on and everything off to the side. But yeah, he came in. Obviously, this is kind of a different style unboxing because I didn't take him fresh out of the box. But I did have another recording that I just wasn't happy with. There was a lot of background noise and everything. So we will move the Deadpool box off to the side, and we'll get his box and we'll put it back here for a nice little backdrop for right now. So I am really happy to get him in. Here's camera focus. Let's see if maybe we'll yeah, here's one of his face sculpts. Not the one he comes on with in box. So, sorry, I had to turn on my camera's flashlight because the lighting didn't want to cooperate with me. So, here's his face sculpt. He's got 4 other face sculpts. This is the one he comes with in box, and his glasses are removable. I'll show you guys that really quick while we are on the topic of his face. You just, if I can get my nail under here. Okay, here's his face. His glasses sit in these little notches on the side of his face, kind of like that. Sorry, didn't realize my fingers were dressed as they were. Now he comes with 2, hold on, let me get him. 2 fists. He comes with 1 cell phone hand, a peace sign, his finger gun he does when he makes red. He comes with 2, hold on, let me get it. 2 open hands. I think these ones might be. Oh, nope, there's someone. Sorry. He comes with 2 other open hands. 2, sorry guys, I know this is taking forever, but his hands are being kind of a pain. 2 pocket hands, which I won't really be displaying with mine, but I will show you guys how those look later on. And then we have 2 more open hands. So that is his whole hand selection. Let's get on to the actual, and I will stick that right here. Okay, now for the actual figure itself, here's the sculpt. Okay, now articulation, he can look up this far because his hair limits that, so you can look up this far and look down that far. His head can do a 360. Okay, his arms come out to here. His arms can go up that high. They sit very comfortably at his sides. He hold on. Without bending his elbows, it's as far as he can reach, but if you do bend his elbows, he can kind of cross body. Not too well, because I think a problem on mine is this joint, this butterfly joint, doesn't want to cooperate, which is fine. He can bend this far, but it causes gapping. He can also bend back this far, but it causes gapping. Now, from some angles, like if you're doing his heaven and earth pose like this, you really can't see it. But like, and you can kind of pull his torso up, and you can pull it, and you don't pull it up too much, because you might like disconnect his top part and his lower part. Sorry, I had to turn off the flashlight because I'm not doing a face review. Oh, and his collar does have movement as well. He can almost do the splits. It's about as far down as you can get him to go, unless you want your legs to pop off on your gojo. He does get kind of like an arm, like a bicep swivel, except it's up here at the shoulder. So if you're articulating his arm, be very careful not to like try and stress this joint in here, because if you do that, you run the risk of breaking your figure. Yeah, and like what I was talking with my copy is like, okay, this butterfly joint rotates just fine. Like it'll come up, it'll come in, but then you kind of can't get him to crossbody, not too well. Maybe try warming this up. I haven't yet, but it might help. Just do be very careful with your SH Figure Arts. I will tell you guys where I got him. I got him from Entertainment Earth. I picked him up for about 90 after tax and everything. So if you really do want a good gojo, I would recommend getting this guy. Especially considering he just got a re-release and you won't have to pay like scalper prices or anything. Okay, enough about where I got him though. His knee bends that far. His leg kicks out this far front, that far back, because he's got like a sculpted kind of piece right here that blocks it from going that far back. His other knee over here, same articulation deal. Can't. Okay. Now his ankles go up and down. They don't rock like the Dragon Ball figures because they're not on that. Really quick, just for like a comparison, if you're a collector of both lines, I'll show what I'm kind of talking about. Like, okay, we're gonna use my Gohan for example. Like, his ankle can sit here and do this, while Gojo's, it can't because of the kind of peg they used, but it can go up and down. It can go all around. His toe joint goes that far up, sits flat down. And I'll show you guys some of his other faces. So here's one of the poses you can pull off with him. The reason and this is why I wanted to swap out one of the faces too, is to also kind of show you guys what one of my gripes is with this figure. With his pocket hands, as you guys saw, they have to just kind of sit down here, which can really limit articulation, and I really don't like having limited articulation. So, and especially for someone like Gojo, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put, like, Teen Gojo, if you have, like, Gato, then yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend throwing that on there. That's just me, though. His one face of mine is one of my favorites, and that's how you guys take the faces on and off. This one right here reminds me a lot of the Toji fight, especially when he got like caught off guard. Spoilers for anyone, by the way. But it's like really reminiscent of that, and I think they did really good on this face. My other favorite one I love is the Heaven and Earth face they kind of gave him. I call it the Heaven and Earth face because it's what the face reminds me a lot of when he's floating. Again, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen you know, season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen yet or anything. But it also really just reminds me whenever he's doing this, and I've seen a lot of people pose him up like this, and I think it looks really good. Let me put his other hand on. But yeah, this is the face I'm probably mainly going to display him with, because I feel like for Gojo's character, and if anyone thinks I'm misunderstanding his character in the comments, please let me know. But I feel like for like how cocky Gojo tends to be, I feel like this face works the best. Now for some size comparisons, here's him next to a G.I. Joe classified series. Here's him next to my custom Sonic.exe. Here's him next to a Revoltech Deadpool 1.0, not 2.0. Here's him next to Dragon Ball Superhero Gohan. And he just fell. And then here's him next to Playmates Mutant Mayhem Leonardo. And here's him compared to... Hold on, let me get this guy straightened out. And here's him next to my Mirage NECA Raphael. So I hope this gives you guys a good sense of his scale and everything. He's pretty good. Really good articulation. Really good sculpt. If you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, or if you're just a Gojo enjoyer, I would really recommend picking him up. If you have the funds to, of course. I'm not going to tell you, you know, oh, you know, like, yes, this is the definitive Gojo, in my opinion. But I also get not everyone can afford figures like this, because I won't sugarcoat it. SH Figure Arts can get fairly expensive. So I would definitely recommend picking this guy up if you have the funds to do it. If not, I would also recommend the Gojo from Anime Heroes, because I've got that one. It's pretty good. Scales really well with him too, because this is like, I mean, yeah, it's Teen Gojo, and the one they sell is Adult Gojo, but he scales really well. Granted, the articulation on him is kind of limited, but I would really recommend this guy. And so, with all of that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. I don't like it. I don't like it to seem like I'm begging. Thank you for watching. Have a really blessed Sunday to everyone who watched this. Even if you're not religious, just have a good Sunday or not, and whatnot. Have a good rest of the week. For my comment of the week, because I haven't been doing this for a little bit, who's your favorite Jujutsu character, or who's your favorite Jujutsu Kaisen character and why? And put it in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.